Okay, everybody. I'm getting back into some Rollercoaster Tycoon. Um, we played 3 missions the other day, 3 scenarios. They were all pretty easy, just getting so many guests in your park. So we went through them all pretty quickly. Um, the next one, Diamond Heights, we need to achieve a park value of at least 200,000 by the end of year 3. Now, this one might take a bit longer. I know there are some ways that you can kind of, you know, cheese it a bit, but park value has many things going into it. I don't remember all of the factors, but the biggest one is the value of your rides. So if you put down like a ride that's worth so much money, um, let me see. First, let's get our research set up. Then we'll talk about park value a little bit. We don't need theming. What kind of stuff do we have? We got info. We got food. Um, I'm not sure if ice cream counts as a drink, so we'll keep shops and stalls open. Water rides aren't really that great, in my opinion. Um, we'll use more thrill rides, as flat rides are pretty good, just to get more guests in the park. Roller coasters. Looping steel is nice. Um, yeah, we could always use some more coasters, and gentle rides are pretty easy to throw down. We'll forget about transport. We don't really need to set anything up. There's already this railroad going around the whole park. But getting back to, hold on. Okay, we're free and we're charging for rides. Okay, we'll do that this time, just so I don't have to reset all these pre-built rides. But back to park value. Right now we're at just over 100,000. But if you put down a new ride, we'll do an easy one. What all do we have? We got a merry-go-round. We got coasters. We got trains. We got a slide. We don't have a haunted house. I think what we'll do is we'll kind of build into this lake area and kind of make like a pier and put all of our flat rides and maybe get some small coasters with them too. But where should we go? I'm trying to figure out if I want them cramped in just to fit as much as we can. And kind of spread them out a little bit. Entrance, exit. Just be careful that we don't accidentally make anybody drown. Or maybe we have some accidents. We'll see how we're feeling. Open the ride. Just keep the default pricing for now. But you see my park value went up 10,000. But as these rides get older, their value will go down and that park value will start to decrease. So we can't just keep building the rides. Well, I guess we can, but eventually we'll run out of money and the rides will continue to degrade and lose value. Some ways that you can kind of cheat the system a bit is if you just start removing your rides and putting them back down once you think you'll have enough park value, and you can kind of speed up the process that way. But we're going to try to play this a little bit more legit. Nothing wrong with just speeding through some of these missions, but we're taking our time. We're making some parks. Let me set up some patrols because these paths are kind of gross right now. So we'll have one handyman there. We'll have the next one kind of pick up where he left off and start into this area. Probably gonna end up with a lot of handymen. But a clean park is a good park. We don't want any vandalism or anything taking away our value. Oh, we gotta get some food. Alright, that should be good for now. Where should we food? I have an idea. What if we kind of just build it into the hillside here? Save some space. And that looks nice. Definitely need a restroom. These guys got some crazy patrols. I think I mentioned in one of the other videos, mechanics will always repair or inspect a ride through the ride entrance. So if you wanted a mechanic to work specifically on a ride, you could pick him up and set his patrol just to cover that entrance. And he'll just hang out there, and now if this haunted house were to break down, that mechanic would be right there all the time to inspect or repair. Probably not worth it unless you have a big moneymaker ride like the railroad, not railroads, like the what are they called? Roller coasters, the name of the game. We'll take his patrol off just so he can roam around. Oh, and we got a drink stall. So I think we'll just focus our research on rides. Maybe we'll get shops and stalls in a little bit. But we'll have the basics covered now. So we got drinks and we got food. And we can get a information kiosk. Do we have one already? Nope. So let's get an info kiosk down. Doesn't really matter where you put it, but I always thought it makes sense to put it near the entrance. We sell maps and umbrellas. A lot of people remember just maxing out the umbrella price because when it rains, they will buy umbrellas no matter what. But I like to keep it a little bit more reasonable. I think $5 is fine. And then people will buy it even if it's not raining. What else can we do? Alright, so that's going well. Something still hasn't been fixed. Oh, he's on it right now. Let's take one of those mechanics. Alright, he's in that area. That's too much. You can handle this island here. We'll get another one in this area so we can handle that ride. This guy, there's no way he can cover this whole area. Let's have them just focus on the main roller coasters and maybe that merry-go-round. And this guy. Oh. I guess I misclicked there. We'll have him take care of this coaster, and he can also go up to the railroad. I think they can repair the railroad at any one of the stations, but we'll just keep it covered at all of them just in case. And Mechanic 3, you're going to hang out on the pier. Get that, get the slide. I think that covers it. Sometimes when I'm feeling lazy, I'll just hire a few mechanics and they can just roam around. But we'll try and cut down on our downtime for our rides. Security guards, we don't really have to worry about vandalism unless our park rating is going down or if paths are particularly messy. And entertainers, that would just help boost our park rating, maybe help people stay in longer lines. We don't really have to worry about that now. But we do need a bit more coverage of handymen. So this guy will get the pier and this area. And this guy will handle the entrance. And this guy can clean up all the puke that comes off of this little coaster here. What else we got going on? Making some money. See, we haven't built any rides, so our park value is starting to dip as the rides we have start to age. Let's get a swinging ship. That'll look nice out in the water here. Oops. Entrance. And we'll have them exit out there. That should be good. So we've got these built. We could build a Cars ride. Log flume, boat hire. Maybe we can put the boat hire out somewhere. Well, we could always make it with a track too, just to make sure that those boats don't get clogged up somewhere. Maybe we put a little boat hire in here. Can it go? Oh, okay. I didn't know that this path was high enough. We just have them go underneath all these rides here. Let's see. Okay. Higher. Let's make a simple track. I don't think it affects the. I don't think it affects anything if they free roam or if they're on a contained track. So we'll just avoid the notifications of all the boats getting stuck. And we'll make a nice long station so we have plenty of boats to go around. And we'll send them underground. So we'll just fix up this terrain. And we'll have them come out here. Let's see how this goes. Did I get the height right? No. Too far down. Okay. Oops. Got to build our entrance. Entrance, exit. And rowboats or bumper boats. 2 passengers per boat, more excitement, intensity, nausea. And these are boring. We'll do bumper boats, even though they're not going to be bumping each other. And we'll bring this mechanic over here too. I think it can cover 2 rides easy enough. And I don't think we have to worry about the paths underground. I don't think it loads trash and things on those paths. Fog bloom cars. Could make a simple shuttle loop. Maybe that'll help attract some people over here. I'll build over top of the station, give it just a touch more excitement. And we'll make sure that we have coverage. I think we'll have another mechanic just free roaming. 'Cause it looks like we're gonna start getting overwhelmed. Why is this? Maybe I don't have anybody on there. Do we need another? Who's he at? I think the food area is just too much for this one guy to keep up with. Put another guy that just hangs out in front of the food court. And I am using a mod, Open RCT2. Adds a lot of nice quality of life things. One big one is that handymen in the original game always have all these check marks off. So sweep footpaths, water gardens, empty trash cans, and mow grass. The problem with mowing grass is it does nothing for you besides changing the look of the grass, and it prevents your handyman from doing anything else because they prioritize the grass mowing. So you constantly have to deselect mow grass or play specifically on maps that are like deserts and things that don't have grass. But one nice thing about this mod is it does that for you. Okay, we got a Ferris wheel. I think we'll do the same thing here. Kind of mimic our setup from the ship here. And why is that one thing not getting fixed? Is that this? Is anyone fixing it? Who's supposed to be here? And why is he not? And why is he so far away? What a mess. Let's just have this mechanic hang out just for this one roller coaster. How are we doing on the objective? Okay. Getting that park value up. We had a big increase when we put these rides down, and now it's starting to taper off a little bit. Shouldn't be too long before we catch up with it. I'm pretty sure that I wonder if taking out loans affects the park value. Maybe the value subtracted. What are the guests thinking about? Feel sick, clean, need to go to the bathroom. Maybe let's put a few more bathrooms around. We just have the one here, but maybe the guests don't want to walk all the way across the park. That looks like a good spot. Put one over in this section. A nice floating bathroom there. And we'll put one at the entrance. A lot of people waiting to go on this ride. I forgot we had a log flume already in here. Boat hire's doing okay. You have potential for a lot of throughput of guests, but it's not really a very exciting ride. So, it still gives us some park value, still gives us some income. In fact, let me see. Yep, as long as there's profit. Is there any ride not bringing in profit? Can we improve our slide a little bit? Oh, it's because it's unlimited rides per admission. That's why it's taking so long for everybody to get through that. Yeah, it's okay. What else do we have going on? Got a twist. Some versions of the game, they'll call it scrambled eggs. We don't need a huge line for this one. Open up. Some other things we could be doing. I guess I could be running some ad campaigns to get more people in the park. But I don't think we need it for this mission. It's not based on number of guests, so we won't worry about that. These paths are getting pretty dirty. Let's go on our new paths and put a few benches and trash cans down. Might help some things out. Lampposts don't do anything, just if you like the looks of it. What else should we build? What do we get coming in a maze? That's not that exciting. It's not going to really help our value. But it's still a ride. Let's find a spot for a mini maze somewhere here. I can't do that. Yeah, it's fine. We don't need a long path because we can increase the capacity of the maze to an insane amount. We just have it there so it attracts a few more guests into the park. And basically anybody that wants to go on it can go on it because we can bring it up to 64. It's another thing OpenRCT did is it increased that. The max number of rides I think used to be like 12 or 24 or something like that in the maze. Railroad's looking good. These pre-made parks are pretty nice. They got some interesting coasters in them. I really like these like dueling coaster types, especially when they have varying tracks and still make it back about the same time. Let me just watch one run through here. We got claustrophobia, and we got agoraphobia. Claustrophobia goes underground, which makes sense, and agoraphobia, well, I guess it's just if you don't like heights, you wouldn't like being on either of these, I guess. Nice twist around. see who's going to win. Man, that's great design. Need some more rides. Drop a simple car ride in, make a custom one. Where would we want a car ride? I'll probably squeeze it in over here. Let's have it twist around in this back area here. Let's find a place to take it underground and come out over here. Spinning tunnel. Hey, put some of those in here. Maybe that'll add some excitement. Nice, interesting finish to the ride. This line's going to be a lot bigger than it needs to be. Oh, that'll work. Got sports cars, racing cars, pickup trucks, one per truck. Race cars add a little excitement. They're one per car, but we get 15. Yeah, we'll try them out. What are these mechanics doing? I thought by putting patrols they'd manage this stuff better. I guess he's just getting stuck somewhere. Let's just get rid of these patrols. I don't feel like clicking. We'll just rehire some. Yeah, I want to sack them all. Get out of here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mechanics. Hopefully that's enough to manage this park. Just let them wander around and do what they do best. spinning wild mouse coaster. Let's see. Yeah, it's easy just to slap down some of these pre-made ones, but I'll be trying to make some custom rides that will make sense. Just set up in here. Spinning control toggle something. I don't know. We're not going to worry about these special things. Can we take it through here? Probably can. I just got to get the positioning right. We won't do it now, but maybe one of these loops around here. Yeah, so that'll add a little excitement. There. A lot of practice with this. I don't even know if this will be a good coaster. Maybe we just end it. Just blend out brakes. Just put some brakes at the end here to try and slow them down before we twist around into the station. And well, before we open it and build out to it, let's just make sure that it's working right. Only 3 cars. I guess we don't need that many. So go up. Drop. Drop. Twist. What am I? Oh, it's because I tried making those block brakes. I know it's wrong. We're just doing continuous circuit. Let's make the lift chains go fast so that we get some throughput. And without block sections, we can get more cars. Now it should work. And this little piece here that goes through the shuttle loop should add some good excitement to both rides. Hopefully we don't have any issues with these longer drops, otherwise we can reduce them a bit, twist it around a bit more. And those brakes don't really do much, but still gets there safely. Just wait for a few more to finish to see our excitement and intensity and nausea ratings. Hopefully it works out okay. Looks good. We'll build our pier out. I think we can charge more. I think we can charge $5 for this ride. I also think we can connect these areas. Hopefully it doesn't confuse anybody. But now they don't have to walk all the way around to get there, they can just go directly there. And we'll get a new handyman to cover these new areas. Mechanics are doing okay. When they don't have patrols, you might want to just pop in here every once in a while just to see, make sure there's at least a couple that are idle. That way you know you're not going to have any downtime waiting for mechanics to finish fixing one ride before they get to the next one. We'll get some benches. Get some trash cans. Some other things that can increase our excitement ratings are having scenery nearby. Could put a couple fountains around here. I don't recall how much excitement they give. But let's see, if we look here, I mean, I forget what it was before. Oh yeah, it just went up a little bit. So it's not much, but it's something. When we get into some later missions and we need to build roller coasters with a specific excitement rating over like 6.5 or 7, we'll be using some techniques like that just to push them over the edge. We make one that's, 6.54 and we need it to be 7.0. And we can find some ways to get it up a little higher. Some scenery, a couple paths over top of the track, have it interact with other coasters in different ways. Those are all techniques there. While we were doing all of that, we did get the observation tower. Won't go too high. We can pop him in here. not a very exciting ride, but it's indoors, so if it does happen to rain, that line will fill up. And what's wrong with these? Probably the pricing, right? No thoughts. But as they lose value, just like the park value going down, people will pay less money to ride these rides as well. So we want to be aware of that too. We're doing okay with money, so we can afford to reduce some prices. Okay, what else are we doing here? Single deck cabin. What was that? Oh, I guess that's just how it shows the observation tower. What are we doing with park value? Oh, we're almost there. You know, we could probably just plop down another roller coaster and be done. Let's see this mouse cars. Is that just going to be a different car type for something we have, or is that going to be a new ride? Yeah, just a variation. Is that for this? No. That was for this. Just make a little twisty track here. And what am I doing? Let's back it up. I can't even really tell where I'm at here. What's in my way here? There we go. I didn't really think that placement through that well. But I gotta fix that. Hopefully won't involve drowning anybody. Just build out the path here. we'll just turn the path into the line. That way, nobody drowns. I'll just test it first, just to make sure that it's not going to kill anybody. It's a nice little, simple, twisting mouse. Seems okay. Put a few more fountains around, a little more excitement. These cattails are also pretty good because this little takes up a little bit of space, but it still gives the same bonus as a big fountain. It's also cheaper too. Oh, and we got it. Alright, well that is Diamond Heights. It's not too complicated, you know, you just play the game and eventually you'll reach that $200,000. Just got to make sure you're managing your park well enough that you're making money, and you can't go wrong. And we finished this within the first year. You know, October is the last month of the theme park season there, so we still would have had 2 more full years to complete this. And as I always do, put my name, and I like to put the date, just so when I'm coming back to this later on, I can kind of see where I started, how my progress went. There we go. Thanks for watching. If you are enjoying these, you know, put a comment, like, subscribe if you want to know when I release more videos. And thanks for watching.